There are 3 physical gestures which helps our students to listen for 3 kinds of staccato notes. So the first one is the basic woodpecker touch release, basic staccato. The wrist stays level with the forearm. It is not tight or rigid. It's not overly loose. But the entire playing apparatus starts above the keys and then goes to the key and then rebounds up and stops at the same place as it started. Then there are push-off touch releases where there is a slur and then a staccato note afterwards. And the sound must be short and crisp. So this particular touch release starts with a dropping motion or the drip drop roll. So the student drops, sinks into the bottom of the key, and then they find the next key they need to play. They play the key, and as soon as they play the key, then they roll forward and off the keys. So this would be a basic drip drop roll motion, but instead it needs to be short. So you notice that the wrist and the forearm go forward and off the key. And all of this wonderful power comes from the upper arm and the back. So that's a push-off touch release. And then a kick-off touch release. So can you tell the difference between a kick-off touch release, a staccato note, as compared to the push-off and the woodpecker basic staccato? I hope that you can. This opens up so many questions and discoveries with our students. They're curious about different sounds and what kind of physical gesture or touch release does it take to make the sound that they want to create. So at the end of this piece, When Love is Kind, on page 26 of grade 3, the student is asked to play a kickoff. Students stay really close to the keys, and as soon as they play each key, the wrist and the forearm kicks off the key towards the wood of the piano. And one thing that I'll remind you of, let's make sure that the student isn't reaching or stretching for any key. As soon as the student plays the key, the thumb needs to go to the rest of its fingers, finger friends, I should say. And then when the student plays the G at the end, their hand is all in one ball shape. So again, no stretching or reaching. So we don't want any kind of tightening of the playing apparatus. So now I'll play When Love is Kind, and you can hear the difference between the staccato notes that are push-offs. You'll also hear the difference between a woodpecker touch release, a basic staccato. You'll also see me just do this, and those are your basic staccatos. And then at the end of the piece, you'll see and hear 3 kickoff touch releases. I keep holding onto that G in the right hand. It's because I'm so focused on my left hand. Isn't that a lovely, lovely piece? And boy, do the students learn their intervals or review their intervals very well.